I can. It is May 12th, 2022. So I haven't weighed in a couple of days. Gonna get right in there. Okay, if you're new to my channel, this is my weight loss journey doing keto. I give recipes, tips, talk about my family, my day, kitten videos, everything. It's just all in here. It is my journey to a new, healthier me and smaller me, right? All right, so I haven't weighed in 2 days because of having to wake up so early. So my sleep has only been like 5 hours a night right now instead of my normal hours of sleeping. So my fasting has not been happening really too much. It's only like, shoot, I don't even know, maybe 10 hours of fasting for the last couple of nights. I've had to get up at 6 a.m. each day. Yesterday was to take my dad and them's truck in. Today I'm down here at the VA with my dad getting his blood work done. We had to leave the house by 7. Been out here for a while too. So I decided, I answered comments and I decided let's start filming for the day. Gotta take him back to get the truck sometime today. So my life all week has been completely insane. I haven't even put the last 3 or 4 days videos together yet. They're in this phone. I don't even know if they're long enough to have their own videos, or, well, they're not long enough. They gotta all be together. But this might even be with this. Y'all might be watching it all together. I don't know, because I don't know how much I filmed. Yesterday I really didn't film crap. I've got all my foods. Don't worry, you will see what I eat. Like I said, I decided, since after taking the ibuprofen, my weight went up and then it started to come a little down and it started to go back up again. I'm like, I'm not weighing this week. On the last day of the week, I might weigh. But I'm not doing that to myself, because when I take ibuprofen, it goes up and down drastically for over a week or 2 sometimes. And on top of it, I'm not getting my sleep. And that would mean I need to weigh 4 hours earlier than normal. I normally weigh 10:30, 11 o'clock in the day before I have my first coffee, but I am literally having my coffee at 6 a.m. So we all know that would mean I'm 2 pounds on the scale. At least for me, that's how it works. So yeah. I'm like, nope, not doing it to myself. I will just wear my clothes. I am in my medium yoga pants again, like I was before I gained any of the weight. And I am still at least 20 pounds from my lowest, but I am wearing the friggin' yoga pants that I wore 20 pounds lighter. I was able to put them on today with no problem. They fit me the same way they did before. So my weight is just in different areas this time around, or it could be some muscle. I can tell you my weight is in my boobs because they are way bigger than they had shrunk down to. So I'm fine with that part. It can stay. It doesn't have to go anywhere. Like, yeah, let's get it off my belly. And I'll be good. Now my stomach's a little swollen, which has happened ever since I ate the cheese those 2 days. So I don't know if I can have cheese. I know yesterday was supposed to be, you know, the chicken fish day. But like I said, I can't stand the taste of chicken right now. Unless it's canned chicken. But canned chicken is not an answer. And I also did taste a bite of the chicken sandwich meat I bought. And it is so gross to me. Ever since the C word. I used to eat chicken 24/7. I loved chicken. Especially wings. Now, it is so gross. That taste has not changed. It is still nasty. I know I'm still gonna buy some whole chickens and rub them down and smoke them and see if I can get a better taste. Then I can do the chicken. Plus yesterday there was no way at Sam's I was paying those crazy chicken prices. Okay, they only had a little chicken and turkey left. The turkey was $8 a pound. that wasn't happening. All right, ground turkey, $8 a pound. No, 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 sweet baby Jesus, that's not happening. I will never pay that. And the only chicken they had left was organic, some kind of farm one, and those chicken breasts were almost $7 a pound. No, ain't happening. No, 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 no. Not happening. I won't eat it. That is too much money, especially for something I'm not liking the taste of. For chicken, and I get it. They killed tons of chicken off because of the flu, the bird flu, whatever it's called. I get it. I totally get it. But guess what? My wallet doesn't, and that's not happening. Because all I could sit and think, well, that pound of chicken will cost me more than 3 keto chows. Yep, I said it. I prefer that keto chow over that chicken. Especially right now since I don't like the taste of chicken. Like I said, I can do canned chicken because it's loaded with nasty sodium, right? Not the good Himalayan one. And I can do that just fine. It doesn't taste like chicken to me. It tastes like, you know, something salty. But I would rather have beef that isn't in a can than eat something canned food. That's why I decided. I tried the tilapia last night, and that was the first time I've tried it since the C word, and I cannot stand the taste of it. I only seem to like cod and can stomach cod, which is sold out everywhere. Everywhere. I've looked everywhere, and when we do find it, it's really expensive. It wasn't at Lidl's. I'm gonna get this name right one day. Lidl's. It was nice and cheap, and they sold out, and they don't know when they'll ever be getting more in. Story of my life. Plus I really only like the stuff with cheese with it, and I'm not too sure I should be eating the cheese. I'm still working on that, trying to figure that out, because maybe it's the fish that's giving me the heartburn. So I will be trying some cheese out without any fish or anything like that, just eating it with some beef or something, or eating it by itself. I have tons of those little cheese cube things. So I'm sticking to beef right now. Like yesterday I went and I got the eye around a big like $16 roast because it was $3 something a pound. It's Sam's, and as you can see, I just chopped it all up yesterday and threw it on the grill for like 3 minutes. I don't even think I was on there that long, and it was really yummy, and I'll be able to warm it up every morning. I'm starving right now, by the way. I'll be able to warm it up every single morning with some Kerrygold butter and put eggs on it, and bam, got my breakfast. I like to pre-cook my meat like that for breakfast because I'm lazy. I did go and buy some more uncured turkey bacon that I want to continue to try. Don't know if it's something I can use or not. It has no nitrates, none of that kind of stuff. I really enjoyed the taste of it, and I could do that on the turkey day, you know, fowl day with fish day, whatever you want to call it. I could do that. One of the problems with me not getting sleep and waking up so early, I am starving because I didn't get sleep. I am realizing the last couple of days the hunger is horrifying because I no sleep. When I get all my sleep, I don't get hungry until 12 or 1, and I don't really get hungry until like 5 or 6. I am so hungry I could punch someone in the face. I'm not lying. Like, I could eat an elephant. Like, the hunger is insane. My dad wants to go to Hardee's, so I will be smelling his food. And if anyone knows anything about Hardee's, there is like nothing there that I can really eat. I do not like carton eggs, and their meat's got so much crap in it that I just, no, it'll give me heartburn because they have sausage and stuff like that, and I don't like their bacon. So I'll be waiting until I get home to eat, even though I'm starving and don't know when I'll be home. It'll probably be hours. Sorry, I am very sleepy. I do have my collagen coffee right here next to me. What else? But yeah, all day long I'm hungry. Like, that's why I had to have a protein drink yesterday in the middle of the day, because I'm hungry. when I haven't had sleep. So this is things I'm noticing. All from like October to January, I was not getting any sleep at all, and I was starving all the time. And I was making myself sick because I was eating too much volume of food, because my stomach doesn't hold a lot of volume. It never has. Even when I was big, if I ate a big volume food, I would throw it up. Like ever. I was never the girl who could go to the buffet and eat tons of food, because I'd be sick. Like it wouldn't stand me very long, literally. So I've been eating multiple times a day. Like you see me eat a keto chow and then another keto chow, and then yesterday I had the protein drink because I'm not sleeping, so I'm more hungry. And it's just funny how that works. Oh, here comes my dad, which means we get to go. I got all the way home with my dad to turn into the driveway to get a voicemail that the truck was ready, and we had to turn all the way back around and come back up here. It's after 10 a.m. I'm starving. Now I gotta waste the drive home. What the heck? Like, we were already up here. Literally. And I guess it was ready, but we didn't know it. Okay, I'm gonna try to record making breakfast. So today is supposed to be either 2-5, which means you only eat about 500 calories today, or a fasting day, meaning you can fast all day and not eat at all, or you can intermittent fast. For me, because of no sleep and how early I woke up, I am not doing fasting today. Great, cats are growling at each other. Everyone stop growling. Okay, so I am not doing fasting. I am cutting me up some of the steak that I cooked yesterday on the grill. I can make this extremely simple and just put eggs on top of it, right? Just fry some eggs. Normal, plain, simple. But I've decided, since I've waited this long to eat today, because I've been starving since I woke up this morning, which was 6 a.m. It's already 11. I've been in the car almost ever since I woke up. Just got home. That we're going to make something very tasty. At least I hope it'll be tasty. So I basically cut up about 3 pieces of these, which is probably about 4 ounces. I don't want to get them extremely overcooked. I just want to heat them up a tiny bit. Let me put the rest of my steak from yesterday away. So, like I said, I went to Sam's. I got a big eye round, cut it up myself, threw it on the grill with some of the real salt cherry wood seasoning. Okay, so you can do this multiple ways. I am going to grab, let me see which seasoning I want. I want to put a little seasoning on it. Let's see, I think I'm going to use just a tiny bit of my fajita blend. Maybe a tiny bit of my nacho blend too. Just a tiny bit. Let's see which nacho one I have opened. I don't want to open a new one. There we go. A little of my nacho cheese one. Just a little. This one's a little strong. Oh, that one came out a lot more. I am going to throw a little black pepper. And we're going to turn this bad boy on. Let me look for me some tongs. And like I said, I'm just going to heat it a tiny bit. I'm not really going to add any oils, I don't think. So, I'm also going to go ahead and get these open and ready. Egg white. So I found these at Aldi's. They had the everything bagel one, but I'm not sure about that, so I didn't get that one. I'm not crazy about everything bagel usually. I bought me 2 packs of these. I bought my mom some. I know I made that really yummy egg white thing going on before. but it's very filling, and sometimes I'm a little too lazy to start mixing all the ingredients. Like this morning, it's simple, fast, and yummy is what I'm calling it. And I'm going to need 2 of these. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 of these out. Alright, here, let's see, I wish I had tape. I usually just fold these back over and tape them, which I don't have, so let me get some of them. That's not working. Alright, give me a second. I found my tape, put that away. This is almost ready. Like I said, I don't want to overdo it because I would like it tender. Oh yeah, that's warm enough for me. Now we need to cut some butter real fast. I'm trying to decide if I want to fry these up or not. Some of y'all say don't fry them, like just wrap and bake them real fast, but I don't know about that one. I'm just gonna fry them. We need to lower the temperature. I gotta turn the sewing thingy on. Alright, well, let me throw water. Okay. That no one did get in the dishwasher. And load some dirty dishes. Alright, so we're going to put half tablespoon cake of butter. Turn down the volume. Which I guess really isn't a volume, it's the temperature. I turned down the temperature. Alright. Just want to warm these up a little. Good. I think I overdid the fajita one. I barely put any fajita seasoning, but this one goes a long way. It does need some salt though. Crisp this up a tiny bit. Get my eggs ready. Trying to decide if I want 2 eggs or 4. Guess 4. Alright, so you could totally scramble the eggs for what we're making, but I am not a big fan of scrambled eggs. Recording makes me realize how picky I really am. And it's gotten worse since I had the C word because my taste buds have changed so drastically. Oh, confession. I was going to tell you our confession. A confession that I will not be buying again anytime soon, and I will be hiding from myself. I have a product that came in on Mother's Day. One of my Mother's Day gifts was some Choc Zero, and I wasn't showing anyone because I didn't want to tempt anyone. But last night I was naughty and I ate some of it. Not like a whole lot, but so they have these on sale because they were from Halloween for only $2.50. I have a lot more coming too, by the way, because they're so cheap, and I'm going to use them later. I tried a cookies and cream one. So the total carb is high. So yesterday I was a naughty girl. Total carb is 14 and I didn't realize it. I didn't even look before I ate it. But that's not the confession part, okay? That would have been bad enough on its own. But see, this is what I have to hide. This came in, if you've ever had the pink bag of wedding cookies from the grocery store, I don't even know if they still make it. I bought it like in the 80s and 90s. That's what this tastes like. It's made with hazelnut. So not only did I have some nuts, but my total carb went up because I ate 2 tablespoons and realized it's 10 total carbs. So right there was 24 total carbs yesterday for just those. And then, you know, I had my keto chow yesterday. So I was like 30, maybe 40 total carbs. So I have to hide this from myself because I am in love with this. Like, and that's a lot of calories too. So if I'm having a calorie issue in the future and I'm not having a carb issue, like if I need calories because I undereat, that's almost like 200 calories for 2 tablespoons. So that's as much as normal butter. Just saying. So that's my confession. We all have confessions. I've done so good and I wanted to taste what it tastes like, and I usually read before and I didn't, not for this or that. So I kind of dipped. I don't even know if it was 2 tablespoons. What I did was take the cookies and cream bar, and I kind of stuck it in here and pulled it back out, and it left some on the bar, and that's how I ate it. And it is sinfully yummy to me, like insanely yummy. So that is a can't have unless it's a holiday thing because I like it too much. Okay, I could see myself, especially the old me, sitting down and eating this whole thing with a spoon, whole container. That's how much I loved it. Not even going to lie, like holy crap. I miss cookie butter, and this does not taste like normal cookie butter. This tastes like wedding cookies because it's made with hazelnut and coconut, and wedding cookies normally had like pecans or hazelnut, and I used to make them homemade all the time. It's made with almond flour. Woo! So yeah, so it had nuts in there. It was 99% nuts. So that is my confession, and if the scale goes up, I already knew the scale was going to be up anyways because of the ibuprofen and no sleeping. I was so good on Easter. I don't know what happened last night. I was just like, I want to try it. It wasn't even a craving, but it was so good, it scared myself. It was so yummy. I didn't get mad at myself either. Not at all. Because if I get mad at myself for eating something that's a low carb keto type thing, when I've only done it once since March, then I'm gonna have some trouble in life. Just like if I liked the fajitas at the Mexican restaurant, I would have ate it and gained the water weight. But the last million times I've ordered it, it's been horrible, like I said. Just no good. I don't mind gaining water weight for salad or, like I said, meat, like fajitas or something, without, you know, no beans, no rice. I don't like rice ever anyways. But if it's something that doesn't taste good to me and it costs a lot of money and I'm having to gain weight from it, no. I know it's just water weight, but I'm like, why? Why would I do that to myself? And sometimes it makes me really sick because I get severe heartburn. Not worth it to me. I'm so in love with my own cooking right now, and my family actually is in love with it. They loved the fish last night. I went to buy more fish today, but of course they're sold out. So what's the point? Like I said, I really love the salads from the chef salad, low carb chef salad, the ones with no croutons or anything at Cracker Barrel. That's a win for me. Ruby Tuesday salad bar and the Jason's Deli. Like, those are so yummy. They'll work whatever water weight, because we know I ain't gaining fat because I don't use tons of dressing. I literally use 2 to 3 tablespoons of dressing, and that is it. I've learned not to be a dressing person. Right before keto, I used to pour like half the stupid Italian, creamy Italian or normal Italian or ranch, like whole half a bottle onto my food. Like, I used to put ranch on pizza. Like, ranch was on everything. Alright. So, put this here. Eggs are almost done. I want them still to be wet. I'm going to go ahead and get one of my shells. I'm going to put some steak. I have this brand of salsa from Sam's. It is 1 total carb for 2 tablespoons. Gonna put some on this. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with an egg. I should have only made 2 eggs. These are huge. Okay. Now I'm gonna let this congeal. I'm not gonna eat it right away because I want and I got some sour cream. I want the egg yolk to, once it gets cooler, it gets harder, so it doesn't line it everywhere. It's not so liquidy. Okay, now we're gonna come in and we're barely getting any cheese. We don't need tons of cheese. Alright, so there is number 1. Do the same with number 2. This time I'm going to go in with the egg because they're overcooking. And this is why I said scrambled eggs would probably work better for a lot of y'all, but I don't like scrambled. Okay, now a little sour cream. I'm not going to put the sauce on this one. Just because it's got a lot of onion. I didn't realize how much onion was in there, and I really didn't want to get all sticky from it. But I do want to put a tiny bit of it on top. The other one, just there we go. I can rake it off. I want it for pictures. Let's be honest. I think it'll make a prettier picture. There we go. And this is going to be my breakfast, my main meal of the day probably. And I think it's looking pretty yummy. And it is a little after 11. Okay, it is 4 o'clock. We have ripped apart. My parents have 3 decks that are very old attached to the house. And we have ripped one of the decks completely apart. We're ripping them all apart and rebuilding them. I had a Fairlife protein chocolate drink because I got hungry, and guess what? Not ever again. See this? I'm having a baby. Yeah, not really. I would be freaking out. But dairy, it's dairy. Doing this challenge with Wendy and Harry has shown me that I can't really eat cheese too much. So I'm only going to use a little cheese today and a tiny bit of ranch because it'll taste nasty, and I'm already swollen because we're going to Ruby Tuesdays. I'm having salad. But I definitely cannot drink the protein drinks. Within 15 minutes of drinking it, oh my gosh, was I swollen. So swollen. Like, worse than this. This is down a lot. The cat's going crazy. Hold on. It is the 13th, and I'm having steak and eggs at 12:30 p.m. It is day 13, and I have a busy day again. I have a crazy busy day. I haven't even had a moment to put any of the videos together. Life is just very insanely busy right now. Last night I scrubbed the floor. First I swept, vacuumed, baby wiped, then used mopping stuff all over the floor because, you know, I have a house full of kittens, and of course I wake up with kitten food all over the floor again. So I had to take care of that again. I'll miss them when they're old enough to leave, but I could never want 8 cats. I would drown to death with them. They trip me. It's horrible. So I'm sure they're all going to find amazing homes that will love them, because this girl can't have 8 cats. It's just not possible. So, still drinking my collagen coffee. I'll show you my breakfast in a second. Nothing is really settling on my stomach right now. I'm kind of sucking on this challenge, not gonna lie. Just because I can't, the whole chicken and fish day is not working. I did promise to have a salad when they go out to eat, which I did yesterday. But I already knew, okay, I was already up on the scale, like almost 178, right below that. Had to take another ibuprofen yesterday, ate the salad, woke up this morning at 180 something. I just got off the scale and was like, crap, not even gonna pay attention. Between the ibuprofen, I go up when I take ibuprofen about 2 pounds every time, and then it takes about a week to get back off. And then I had the salad. I always go up about 2 pounds from the salad, and it takes about 2 days to get it back off, but it's just water weight. It's because I go over my total 20 carbs. There's no way really for me to stay under that, because you can't weigh the stuff. Like, I tried my best, but I don't know how much carbs are in the little chunks of turkey ham they have. I had some cucumbers, which I couldn't weigh. Can't weigh the lettuce. You know, you can't weigh anything, so you're eyeballing it. And then they only had Hidden Valley, which has way too many carbs, in my opinion, in Hidden Valley, and I don't even like it. But I can't eat a salad without salad dressing. And it's one of the restaurants I need to buy those tiny little containers to sneak salad dressing back in that I put salad dressing in. Because it would be in the palm of your hand. No one would even be able to see it. It's a squeeze bottle. Fits in your hand. You used to do this real fast. No one would see it. But I didn't think about it, because I used to have homemade ranch that I had no problem with, but I had to have ranch. And I always had a problem with Hidden Valley. So I knew I was going up on the scale. So I wasn't really pissed, because I knew it was going to happen. But that's how sensitive my body is, right? It's that time of the month again. I had that hazelnut spread, 2 tablespoons or maybe 3, a couple of days ago. And it's just all, bam, combined all at once. But we will get it off. But I'm starting to think that I can go ahead and tell you what my goal is next month, for June. I am just going to be, I'm not going to do a challenge for June, because I don't want to mess up like I'm messing up right now, because I hate the taste of chicken, and fish cost too much, and I don't really want to eat canned chicken, which I might try next week, but I'm afraid it's going to put even more water weight on me with that stupid sodium it has in it, because, you know, it's the table salt kind. So, I don't know. My goal next month really is to be heavy protein, a lot of beef, because it works best for me, to have eggs, butter, a max of 4 ounces of cheese a week, 1 salad a week if that's what family decides to eat out, but I think I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking, things like that. So I won't be having cheese every day. I will be still having my keto chow every day, the ice cream version. I like it before bed. Well, hours before bed. It's like my last meal of the day. So 90% of the time will be beef and keto chow again, and eggs with some butter, like last month. But I won't have such strict rules, because I will also be allowed to do a salad day if I need to. But I think we've come to the conclusion we like my cooking better. So I was even thinking about doing a salad bar at the house, where I chop everything up for everyone more, and I would know what kind of ham and turkey I chop up, salami, whatever I decide, have a big little buffet like thing where everyone can make their amazing salads however they want, and do a night like that. That's what I'm thinking about. But yeah, I just know that with prices going up everywhere, I just gotta buy what I can afford, and I'm very sensitive, very sensitive. Last month's challenge really worked for me and tons of other people. So I'm doing last month's challenge for the month of June with a little abbreviations, like once a week have a salad maybe, once a week add some cheese maybe, I could have chicken if I decide I like a big smoked chicken, if not then not, and I could have fish on some days, but I'm gonna be more beef, eggs, butter, and stuff. I've already decided. I feel better. I have no heartburn when I do that. My heartburn started again when I started adding other stuff in. I really don't think my body can handle salad too much. And yes, well, I didn't even enjoy yesterday's salad. I've lost the taste for salad. But I was going to get their fajitas. They make it different there. But I couldn't substitute the beans and rice, and they don't give salad stuff with it. You had to pay $5.99 more to get lettuce and all that with it. And I was like, oh, well, that's not worth it. That would be $20. So yeah, one of those things. But I have to go. I'm in so much pain today. Had to take ibuprofen again. Not only is there low pressure, but I did so much stuff yesterday and bending to unscrew the deck that my body is aching everywhere. So I knew I was going up already. My muscles are throbbing. There's not a muscle in my body that is not screaming, I hate you today. So I will not be focusing so much on the scale because I don't want to discourage myself while building this big giant deck for the next 2 months, because I do not want to get on the scale like last year and then ignore my size, because I was ignoring. Yes, when I get overworked, my belly starts popping out, but it'll drop as soon as my I can rest and my adrenal gland behaves. It's just stress. But last year I let that be like, oh my gosh, let's just have Coke Zero now and blah blah blah. Which I tasted Coke Zero yesterday because I started choking and I didn't have a drink because I can't drink normal water out. It gives me severe heartburn. So I just grabbed Gino's drink real fast. I almost puked. Okay, I hadn't had a Coke Zero since getting the C word. I cannot take, I tried Diet Coke the other. I can't stand the taste of any kind of soda other than Zedias. I love Zedias, and I wasn't so crazy about most of the Zedias before getting the C word. My taste buds have changed so drastically, like insanely drastically. So that's a good thing. I won't even have cravings for it. But I've already decided, even if the scale goes up because I'm overworking myself, and my tummy starts to pop a little from the stress hormones, I'm going to stay very strict still, because once the deck is done, a week or two after, once I get more rest, once I calm down, I know I'll have wishes. So I'm not going to sabotage myself by thinking, oh, just do net carbs. No, that's not happening. We're not doing net carbs this summer. Not happening. So I'm going to shut up right now because I have a busy day. So I haven't been able to do anything I said I needed to do today. At all. Not at all. Not one tiny bit. Because I crashed and burned. Didn't sleep. The pain is excruciating. I have good days, and then it's horrible again. I've had fibromyalgia since I was 17. I've always had issues during the fall time, and then I'm fine the rest of the year. But since the C word, that's just not the case at all. I called my doctor again. She's like, sorry, there's no reason to see you. You either have basically long haul C word, has all these symptoms, but it's also symptoms of fibromyalgia and Hashimoto's syndrome, and it's probably just out of control is what I was told. Welcome. Yep, this is, anyways, my family's here. I did have to take an ibuprofen because we are working on the deck, as you can hear. And it's crazy hot out here, almost 90 degrees. I am covered in sweat. So, I can do two things. Not take ibuprofen, be trapped on the couch 6 days a week, and my weight goes down at least 2 pounds a week. Or take the ibuprofen, have a life, and be stuck 170s, 180s until I don't have to take the ibuprofen anymore. What do you think I'm going to choose? Yeah, I don't like being this weight, but if you're not living, what's the point of being a different size? That's what I've mentally come to. I've spent the last week really thinking about this. And yes, I hate being 180, but I hate being stuck on the couch more. So who cares if I go up in a little water weight with salads? Because I'm going up in water weight with the ibuprofen. I don't think I'm going to gain any more weight. I think I'm going to stay right around this weight. And as soon as I can stop ibuprofen, I know I'll have like a 10-pound whoosh. And that's why I just keep telling myself, I will whoosh so much. So let me get back to work. Taking another break because there are tons of black and brown widows over there, and I've gotten bit by a normal spider before and gotten blood poison, so I am horrified when it comes to spiders. I was warned never get bit by any spiders again, so over here I'm hiding and talking to y'all for a few minutes. I know you see a lot of wishy-washy on here because I want to lose weight so bad. I want to show you, you can lose weight no matter what, right? That is my goal. According to all my blood work, all my tests, my A1Cs, my hormones, everything, I should be 100% healthy person. I do have fibromyalgia, of course. So maybe the C word just made it go crazy and I'm just stuck with it 24/7. When I was a teenager and first got it, I had it for years on end. I was miserable. But like I said, that's when they put me on ibuprofen and then my life turned around. I just took it every day. So it is a very difficult decision. This doesn't mean I'm going to change my macros. This doesn't mean I'm going to change the way I'm eating to lose weight, because I know when I come off of it, I can have a whoosh, right? I know within a month of not having any ibuprofen, I will have at least a 10-pound whoosh. I know it. So I'm not going to mess up this time, because that was my excuse last year when I had to take a bunch of ibuprofen. Well, I'm gaining this weight anyway, so eat the pecans, eat the net carbs, eat, what else did I do that was bad? Net carbing, pecans, a lot of almond products, and we all know that makes me gain weight. But I'm not doing that. I'm sticking to the rules 99% of the time, because we know I hate tasted chicken and fish cost too much. I'm sticking to weight loss macros, weight loss mind thingy. The only difference is I'm not getting on the scale anymore. Not right now, because it's going to make me mad, even though I know it's the ibuprofen. It doesn't allow me to pee much at all. This is one of the issues. When I take ibuprofen, I barely pee at all. They say it's perfectly fine, and I'm kind of upset because I've gotten my kidneys at a really great price right now, and ibuprofen deans it a little. But, ow. Wow, it just popped really bad. But it is what it is, and I was crying because I'm in so much pain. I can't get off the couch. I scrubbed my floors last night on my hands and knees, because you know I got bratty kittens, and I like to clean up after them like daily, scrubbing the floors and stuff, making sure it's really clean with that many cats in the house right now. I'm vacuuming, I'm scrubbing, I'm brushing constantly, and I was on the floor crying because we had done the deck, and then I was doing that, and the pain was excruciating. I almost couldn't get off the floor. And then all day I just stayed on the couch, even though I had a million things to do. Of course, I'm working now, have been for a while. And I was like, can't do this anymore. I did the electrolytes to make sure that wouldn't help. It helped some energy, but not the pain. Within 45 minutes of taking the ibuprofen, I am 99% better. I will always live in pain even when I take ibuprofen, but I can function with this pain. So never give up. Remember, if you're on a medication or something, just continue the journey. And when you finally get to come off the medication, you should have some wishes. Because, like I said, I can go hiking all day long because I only pee like maybe 5 times a day when I'm on ibuprofen instead of every 10-15 minutes. So a lot of people kick themselves sometimes. Like Keto Diamond, when she has to work a lot and can't go to the bathroom a lot, sometimes she kicks herself out of ketosis because then she can go longer. I used to do that when we would take trips in the beginning until I realized my ibuprofen does that to me. So I just take some ibuprofen, but it still kicks me. My blood sugar still goes up when I take ibuprofen. But like I said, I can function. But I'm sticking to the plan. And I am going to try some canned chicken because it just does water weight. Ibuprofen's already doing that. Now, if my clothes start getting tight, then we'll discuss just doing beef and butter while I'm on the ibuprofen. But as long as my clothes still stay the same, I don't care what the scale says.